this is your new collection with
This is my
FreeSpirit.
very first line with FreeSpirit. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's basically me exploded times 1,000. So it's me going all the way.
And that's
all
pretty
out,
dramatic.
No stops. Yeah, it's a little dramatic. This collection is actually came from, I was watching the movie Marie Antoinette, the Sofia Coppola version, and there's one scene where they're panning through her closet, and it's all of her shoes, all these outrageous shoes, and then for one split second, you see a pair of pink high-top Converse, and to me, that was just, it like defined my entire worldview. You know, it just instantly modernized it, and so it was like, that is a great fabric collection. Let's take something decadent and just dripping with fashion and color and elegance and make it modern, you know, like kind of bring that pink Converse to that era. So, and that's what this all is, and you know, a lot of the florals have this real lace-like feel, and even the simplest prints, there's a lot of depth to them, and that's what I was really trying to do. I was trying to really infuse each print with a little bit of that feel, but keep it really fresh and really modern. Even the scallops have like the little fan, and to me that was like the, you know, the fans.
Everybody had fans.
Right. And so that's what this line is all about for me, and it's about decadence, and it's about being over the top, and saying like, this is who I am. Deal with it. This is one block from my cartwheels pattern.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't have enough room in my booth for another quilt, so I decided to take one of the blocks and just make a pillow, just to say this is what the block looks like. It's the size of the block, but it
on
can
the
also
other
be
hand,
done on a pillow. Yeah. So it's really, and all my patterns, I work that way a lot. I want everything I do to have multi functions, lots of different ways of being, and so to me, it was just natural to take a quilt and make a pillow out of it.
Well, I really like this too, because what I've noticed is pillows are a quick project, so people can be satisfied very quickly at having done something that they can see the impact of. And the other nice thing about this is you can easily, quickly dress up your, your living room, your bedroom.
Exactly. Pillows are like what is the earrings of the bedroom. They're like the best accessory ever.
Yeah.
Because you can throw them. You know, they're like totally bohemian, thrown on the floor. They're like super fancy, placed really nicely on a bed. So they're the perfect accessory for everything. They're easy to make, they're easy to whip up, and make it look like you really took a lot of time making that room happen when you really just spent an hour making a pillow.
Well, I think this is a great idea, doing a footstool out of the laminate. So you have several laminates with this
I
line.
have 4 laminates, and that's something I've never had before, and I was really excited to get them. And then they came, and I was like, and now what? What do I do with them? You know, because I'm a quilt designer, first and foremost, usually. And so I went to the antique store and found this little footstool and covered the footstool, and I just thought that was, especially for this whole Marie Antoinette thing, it was just so precious. It's like, you know, setting your delicate feet on this tiny little stool. By the way, it weighs like 400
Well, I know.
pounds.
I was going to say, this
well,
thing
it's
just
cast iron.
The...
Yeah, it's cast iron. So I painted the bottom, covered the top of it, and I just thought it turned out really neat.
So now, Tula, this is your alphabet quilt, right?
Yes. And I call this one Modern Alphabet, straight to the point. And this has been really fun to watch people's reactions, because I've had a lot of people who are walking by and going, oh, it's a modern quilt, it's simple, and then they go, oh, wait, no, is that a letter? Is that a, you know, they'll pick out some of the letters that are a little bit more obvious, and then start to put all the pieces together. I've always wanted to do an alphabet quilt that didn't have any applique or any foundation piecing, because I love letter quilts, but it's been really hard for me because they're, you know, they have all these complicated techniques. So I wanted to make something as simple as I possibly could, and this is about as simple as I think you can get the alphabet. And so it's just, I've taken the letters and pared them down to their absolute most essential components.
Thank you so much for talking with us at Market.
Absolutely.
And just everything is so different. I love the different styles of all your quilts. So
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.